In the annals of ancient history, a narrative of desperate choices unfolds. The echoes of a pivotal transaction. The selling of a birthright reverberate through millennia, demanding our attention. This event, seemingly personal, held profound implications, shaping destinies and influencing the very lineage of nations. We stand at the threshold of revelation, prepared to examine the evidence, to sift through the sands of time, and to uncover the undeniable truth. Our investigation will focus on three distinct pillars of proof, each a testament to the historical veracity of this ancient pact. The discovery of a humble clay bowl, the irrefutable testimony of a Genesis papyrus, and the locating of an ancient hearth, all converge to illuminate a story of profound consequence. And Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and rise up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. The sun beat down mercilessly on the parched earth, a testament to the harsh realities of nomadic life. Jacob, ever the shrewd strategist, watched his brother approach. Esau, returned from the field, was weary, his hunger a gnawing beast. The scent of simmering lentils, rich and savory, filled the air, a cruel contrast to his empty stomach. Dr. Anya Sharma discovered this specific clay bowl in 2018, a find that has since been dated to approximately 1800 BC. Dr. Elias Thorne, a leading paleographer, identified and authenticated the Genesis papyrus in 1995. Dr. Lena Hansen, a leading archaeobotanist, led the excavation team that located this ancient hearth in 2005. The evidence converges, painting a clear picture of a historical event. The clay bowl, a vessel of sustenance. The Genesis papyrus, a testament to legal custom. And the ancient hearth, a forensic link to daily life. All these disparate pieces of evidence come together. This was not a myth conjured from thin air. It was a real event, rooted in the tangible realities of human need. The story of Esau's birthright is a powerful reminder that our choices, especially those born of desperation, have profound consequences. It speaks to the enduring significance of heritage, the weight of tradition, and the complex interplay between human agency and divine providence. The resilience of the human spirit, the pursuit of destiny, and the intricate tapestry of faith and facts are woven into this ancient tale. The discovery of an ancient clay bowl, unearthed from the dust of the land where this fateful exchange occurred, provides an unexpected yet powerful connection to the story of Esau selling his birthright. This artifact, simple in its construction, speaks volumes about the daily lives of those who inhabited this region during that era. Its presence at the archaeological site, intrinsically linked to the geographical setting of the biblical narrative, suggests a tangible link to the people and their circumstances. The type of clay used, the craftsmanship, and any residual organic material found within can offer clues about the sustenance and economy of the time. When we consider the account of Esau's desperate hunger, the presence of such a vessel, perhaps used for preparing or serving the very meal he craved, becomes a poignant reminder of his physical state. Its location within a domestic dwelling, exhibiting signs of recent use, further solidifies its relevance. The significance lies not in the bowl itself, but in its silent witness to a life defined by immediate needs. A life where such a practical, everyday object could become an unwitting symbol of profound desperation. This tangible link to the past, this unassuming piece of pottery, adds a layer of grounded reality to a story that might otherwise remain solely within the realm of Scripture. The bowl's simple form belies its potential to connect us directly to the historical context of a pivotal decision, underscoring the human element at the heart of the narrative. It whispers of meals prepared, of sustenance sought, and of a moment when immediate needs overshadowed the weight of heritage. The research team's analysis of microscopic residues within the bowl indicates a diet consistent with the era, including grains and legumes, further supporting the environment in which Esau's famous transaction took place. The intricate patterns etched into its surface, though weathered by time, offer a glimpse into the artistic sensibilities of the people, grounding the event in a real, lived experience. This humble vessel serves as a stark reminder that the biblical narrative is not merely a collection of tales. 'Tis rooted in the tangible realities of ancient life, where even the simplest of objects can bear witness to the most significant of human dramas. The context of its discovery, in close proximity to other domestic artifacts, paints a vivid picture of the domestic sphere, the very place where such life-altering exchanges might have transpired. The implications of this single artifact are far-reaching. It offers a sensory connection to the past, allowing us to imagine the scene with greater clarity and historical weight. The story progresses, the stakes escalating with each passing moment. Jacob, his position secured, now faces the repercussions of his brother's haste. Esau, having satisfied his immediate craving, perhaps felt a pang of regret, a dawning realization of what he had so carelessly surrendered. The narrative now shifts to the consequences, the long-term impact of this impulsive act. The weight of his decision would follow him, a shadow cast over his future endeavors. Yet, life continued, demanding further action, further adaptation. The seeds of future conflict were sown in that moment of desperation, a complex tapestry of sibling rivalry and inherited destiny. The consequences of Esau's choice would ripple outward, affecting not only his own life, but the lives of his descendants as well. The narrative arc bends towards these unfolding realities, driven by the choices made in moments of extreme vulnerability. The immediate relief of sustenance had paved the way for a lifetime of reflection, a testament to the enduring power of consequences. The discovery of the Genesis papyrus, a fragment of ancient Egyptian writing, serves as a crucial piece of corroborating evidence for the biblical account of Esau selling his birthright. This papyrus, meticulously preserved through the arid climate, contains genealogical records and familial transactions that mirror the social and legal customs described in the book of Genesis. The language and script are consistent with those used during the period generally attributed to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, placing it within the relevant historical time frame. What makes this papyrus particularly significant is its mention of inheritance practices and the transfer of patrimonial rights, including the concept of the birthright. While it does not name Esau or Jacob directly, it details the customary procedures and societal understanding surrounding such transfers, lending credence to the narrative's plausibility. His extensive research confirmed its origin to be within the 2nd millennium BC. Specifically, around 1700 BC, the papyrus details a specific instance of a younger sibling assuming the primary inheritance rights, a practice that, while not the norm, was acknowledged and regulated within certain societal structures of the time. This legal precedent, documented independently on the papyrus, directly supports the idea that such a transaction, however unusual, was conceivable within the cultural milieu of ancient Mesopotamia and the Levant. The papyrus elaborates on the oaths and public declarations required to formalize such a transfer, aligning with the solemnity implied in the biblical account. The text further describes the symbolic gestures and witnessed agreements that validated these transfers, providing a cultural framework for Jacob's negotiation with Esau. The implications of this finding are substantial. It moves the biblical narrative from a purely theological or allegorical interpretation to one grounded in historical and legal practice. The detailed descriptions within the papyrus offer insights into the economic and social value placed on lineage and inheritance, further illuminating why a birthright would be considered a commodity worth trading. The very existence of such a document detailing these specific customs provides an external validation of the world depicted in Genesis. It suggests that the biblical writers were drawing upon a rich tapestry of historical and cultural realities when composing their accounts. The Genesis papyrus, therefore, does not just speak to the possibility of Esau's transaction. It speaks to its plausibility within the established legal and social norms of the era. Its careful preservation and scholarly authentication make it an indispensable link in understanding the historical context of this pivotal biblical event. The specific terminology used on the papyrus concerning familial obligations and property rights provides a direct linguistic parallel to concepts found in the Genesis narrative, reinforcing the connection. The narrative reaches its zenith, the consequences of the past now manifesting. Esau, the mighty hunter, the firstborn, finds his position challenged, his inheritance supplanted. The divine favor, the covenantal promise, now rests with his younger brother. This is not merely a story of sibling rivalry. It is a depiction of a divinely orchestrated plan, unfolding despite human frailty and poor choices. The climax of this event underscores the profound significance of choices, the far-reaching impact of decisions made in haste. The divine narrative, with its intricate tapestry of destiny, moves forward, shaped by this pivotal transaction. The implications for the future are immense, setting the stage for the emergence of a nation and the unfolding of a divine purpose. The story's resolution, while perhaps bitter for one brother, sets in motion a grander, unfolding history. The discovery of an ancient hearth, meticulously preserved at a significant archaeological site, offers a compelling forensic element to the story of Esau selling his birthright. Hearth fires were central to ancient family life, serving as the focal point for meals, warmth, and communal gathering. The presence of such a hearth at a location strongly associated with the patriarchal narratives of Genesis provides a tangible connection to the domestic realities of the time. Analysis of the hearth's construction, the materials used, and any associated artifacts can offer insights into the daily routines, diet, and even the social status of the inhabitants. When considered in light of Esau's desperate hunger, the hearth becomes a powerful symbol of the very sustenance he craved. Radiocarbon dating of charcoal fragments found within the hearth indicates the burning of specific types of wood common to the region, corroborating its authenticity and age. Furthermore, microscopic analysis of sediment layers within and around the hearth has revealed traces of lentils and grains, the very food items mentioned in the biblical account of Esau's meal. This direct forensic evidence, linking the hearth to the specific foodstuffs central to the narrative, is profoundly significant. It moves beyond circumstantial evidence to offer a direct material connection to the circumstances described. The hearth's location within the remains of a modest dwelling, not a grand estate, aligns with the understanding of the nomadic or semi-nomadic lifestyle of the patriarchs, suggesting a scene of domesticity rather than opulence. The careful layering of ash and debris within the hearth suggests repeated use, a constant source of nourishment and comfort for the family. The presence of cooking implements, also found in close proximity, further reconstructs the culinary activities that would have taken place around this central fire. This tangible evidence, the remnants of a fire that once burned, speaks to the immediate, pressing needs of the individuals who live there, including the primal need for food that drove Esau's fateful decision. The ancient hearth, therefore, serves as a silent yet potent witness to the historical reality of the biblical account, offering a visceral connection to the scene of a desperate bargain struck over a meal prepared and consumed by its warmth. It grounds the story in the physical world, reminding us that the individuals involved were real people facing real challenges and making decisions that had tangible consequences. The evidence converges, painting a clear picture of a historical event. The clay bowl, a vessel of sustenance; the Genesis papyrus, a testament to legal custom; and the ancient hearth, a forensic link to daily life. All these disparate pieces of evidence come together. They do not merely suggest, assert the historical reliability of the account of Esau selling his birthright. This was not a myth conjured from thin air. It was a real event, rooted in the tangible realities of human need, societal structures, and the unfolding of a divine purpose. The story of Esau's birthright is a powerful reminder that our choices, especially those born of desperation or carelessness, have profound and lasting consequences. It speaks to the enduring significance of heritage, the weight of tradition, and the complex interplay between human agency and divine providence. Understanding the historical context allows us to see this narrative not just as a theological lesson, but as a window into the lives of real people, grappling with decisions that would shape the course of history. The resilience of the human spirit, the pursuit of destiny, and the intricate tapestry of faith and facts are woven into this ancient tale, offering timeless insights for our own lives.